That's a great thing about not being president. You can say whatever you want. Of course, nobody cares what you have to say anymore, but it's not.
All kidding aside, there were hundreds of people who cared what former President Bill Clinton had to say Wednesday as they packed into the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall. The 42nd President of the United States offered some insight into his personal life in the post-White House years.
My weekend walks with the Secretary of State bring me joy.
Good answer.
My every single minute I can spend with my daughter, even if her old boyfriend's there, brings me joy.
While the former president enjoys that leisure time or a round of golf on a visit to Sarasota, his life still includes not just an interest in, but a direct involvement in global issues. President Clinton recently wrapped up the Clinton Global Initiative meeting with world political and business leaders in New York. The initiative seeks to solve world problems such as access to education, clean drinking water, and health care. In an exclusive interview with SNN Local News 6 after his speech, President Clinton talked about the effect the economy is having on his efforts.
I've worked hard. I've worked as hard as I've worked since I left the White House this year, trying to reconstitute the financial support for my foundation, because a lot of people that were giving me a lot of money every year lost the ability to do that. So I went out and tried to get more people to give more modest amounts so that we could keep doing that work. But I think that when people are in trouble, that's when you need to do it more.
President Clinton said that despite the economy, attendees at his summit made more commitments this year than last year. As the former president prepared to leave on a trip to Haiti Wednesday night, he shared his view on the world today, a world he says is experiencing the greatest age of interdependence in human history. And he challenged his audience to find their own worldview and take action.
And it's okay for you to get mad at the politicians and to be skeptical, but cynicism is a cop-out. It's a lousy excuse for doing nothing.
Lauren Make, SNN Local News 6.
And recreating an experiment done in the 18th century by the great English scientist Joseph Priestley, who spent the last 10 years of his life here.